7 days a week, 365 days a year, hospices all over the UK are giving peace, care and compassion to people with life-limiting illnesses, helping patients to fill their final days with love, meaning and connection, with themselves, with their families and friends, and with nature. That's why we're celebrating hospices and their gardens at this year's RHS Chelsea Flower Show with the Hospice UK Garden of Compassion. Our story starts 1 year ago at a meeting with award-winning garden designer Tom Hoblyn.
When I was first approached by Hospice UK asking if I'd be interested in doing a garden at Chelsea Flower Show, I absolutely leapt at the chance. I mean, I've done 2 real hospice gardens before, and I've actually witnessed firsthand the benefit that a garden can provide. And so, you know, it was a brilliant opportunity.
Tom and his team get to work. They turn to the Mediterranean for inspiration and to an occupational therapist for crucial advice on making the garden accessible for all. What emerges is a design that elegantly encapsulates the qualities that make hospice gardens so special. It's a place that has the power both to ground you in reality and transport you beyond it. It's now early 2025, and the project is starting to take root. At Hospice UK in Hampshire, Tom and his team trial the hard landscaping. Thousands of Mediterranean plants are painstakingly nurtured through the British winter. At St Christopher's Hospice in South London, comedian Tom Allen joins patients in preparing together pebbles, symbols of remembrance to be placed in the garden. And in rural Devon, age-old steam-bending techniques transform fallen oak into the 5 together benches, whose sinewy, swirling beauty will make the Garden of Compassion a truly communal space. It's the end of April and day 1 of the Chelsea build. On an unassuming patch of earth, expectations are running high for Tom and the team. They have just 3 weeks to get the garden show ready. A year of work, and now we're here. The world-famous RHS Chelsea Flower Show. And the Hospice UK Garden of Compassion is magnificent. From the flowing together benches, sensitively placed in conversation with the natural elements around them, to the lush aromas and textures of Mediterranean plants, some never seen before at Chelsea. From the accessible space design for hospice patients to the reclaimed timber fencing and artisanal bowls made with Lindisfarne oyster shells. From the garden's widescreen wow factor to the most intimate close-up details. What Tom has achieved here is a simply breathtaking tribute to the UK's hospices and their gardens.
Tom Hoblyn's done a wonderful garden. It's a garden I want to be in and the garden I'm enjoying being in rather than just looking at.
This is a garden I could just sit in for ages and just be reminded of how fantastic nature is.
I sadly lost my husband last year, and I know how important it was for him to be in the garden and to enjoy nature. Nature is very, very healing. It's beautiful, and I hope those who come here really love it.
I took part in an amazing workshop at St Christopher's Hospice, and we were painting pebbles to place in this garden. And so how exciting to be here in the garden and able to place it. There's a real sense of serenity, and I think that's what the best gardens afford us, is just a moment in time where we can just exist and be around nature. And of course we are just a part of nature as human beings.
It's been an 18-month journey. It was a small idea, and it's just grown and grown and grown. And as everything's come together, it's actually even better than I thought it would be. Sort of one thing that I really loved, and that's the way that we all, from all different walks of life, all gelled to make this fantastic collaborative team to do this. And it was such a harmonious process, and it's been the most relaxed and enjoyable garden I've ever done.
Gardens are an integral part of what makes hospices so special. It takes patients, it takes loved ones, it takes the people who work and volunteer in hospices away, physically, almost emotionally, from the reality, the painful reality sometimes, of end-of-life care, and just takes them to a place of calm, a place of tranquility, a place of beauty. And that's why we're just so delighted to be here at the Chelsea Flower Show with this garden of compassion, and a chance for Hospice UK and the whole hospice movement to share the ethos of the hospice garden with the world.
I really hope that the people that come to Chelsea and see this garden can fully appreciate how important a garden is as part of a hospice. The benefit from being connected with nature, the sensory feels, the colours, the smells, the sounds, and take that away with them and know, that every single hospice must have a garden.
What would I describe this as? Unfussy, wild, and textured.
Glorious, welcoming, calming.
Welcoming, warm, peaceful.
Peaceful, inspiring, beautiful.
Beautiful. Is that 3 words?
I'll do.